Welcome everyone to Dead Talk Live. I'm your host Viz from Walking Dead Now. Hope everyone is doing well tonight. I want to welcome all of our viewers. If you're joining us for the first time and you want more information about our show, please visit our website at deadtalklive.com. Also, if you haven't already done so, please visit our YouTube channel called Walking Dead Now and please subscribe. Saz is going to be handling the text chats tonight, and I will be talking to you guys live on the air. And how is everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone is doing well. I want to wish all of my fellow Americans a very happy 4th of July weekend. I don't know how many of us are in a celebratory mood with the current state of events. A little bit of a history tidbit for you guys. It was actually July 2nd that the Continental Congress agreed on the Declaration of Independence. But, as always, it took them 2 days of arguing over the language to make it official. And in today's time, that would probably translate into about 4 years. So, happy 4th of July to all of you guys out there. I hope everyone is doing well. Let's see everyone who's coming to the rooms here. With lots of people. Princess Star 92, CC Wheezy, Milan 6963, Farhead, Saz is with us, of course. Stitch 3945, Milan is giving us a smiley love face. Pedrina is with us. Pedrina is giving us a smiley love face. Farhead is saying hello, Farhead. CC Wheezy is saying what's up to everyone. Andres is with us. Andres is giving us a thumbs up. Kimmy 121964 is with us. I am Herman is giving us a smiley love face. Omar Joaquim Wanilla has joined us. Yanil is waving at us. Hey Yanil. Jose has joined us. Farhead is giving us 5 royal crowns. Good one. Alejandro is joining us on Instagram. On YouTube, we have YMMIJ. Gypsy Road is with us. The X Schaefer is with us. Hey, X Schaefer, thank you for joining us. Hard Productions. Andrew is with us. Hope everyone is doing very well on the start of this weekend. Regraz just joined us on Instagram. TWD Soul is with us. Posted TWD Soul's video a couple of hours before tonight's broadcast. I hope you guys have all had a chance to see it. It's a pretty good video. I named it, it's about Rick and Daryl, so I named it The Rage of Rick Grimes and Daryl Dixon. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's live all over my social media. Xanders is with us on YouTube. Welcome, Xanders. Reminder, tomorrow our longtime viewer, who I don't see in the YouTube chat yet tonight, Summer is going to be my special guest co-host. And she's very nervous. And I want all your guys' help to make her feel at home. She's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. She's going to be my special co-host tomorrow night. And I think we're going to have a blast. So that's tomorrow night. I hope all you guys can join us. Walani has joined us. Amazing Edits. Wail has joined us on Instagram. I hope you guys enjoyed our guest interview yesterday with Tony Timpone. Tony is huge in the horror genre. I've been playing up this interview for a long time, and I hope it did not disappoint you guys. I'm so looking forward to going to his Weekend of Horrors convention next year. It's going to run between June 11th through June 13th at the New Jersey Convention and Exposition Center in Edison, New Jersey. Let's see. Sorry, I lost my feed there for a second. Let me bring it back up. He's going to have an all-star lineup of guests, which as of today, it includes 7 Walking Dead stars. And I'm sure it's going to grow as the date approaches. Again, it's going to be June 11th through the 13th at the New Jersey Convention and Exposition Center. Me and Marko are definitely going. So if any of you guys out there are planning on attending, And if you can attend, I highly recommend you attend. This is the convention that pioneered all of today's conventions, like Comic Con and all that stuff. Uh, Weekend of Horrors is the convention that pioneered all of that stuff. And they're bringing it back, and it's going to be absolutely fabulous. It's going to be a stroll down memory lane with us, for us, but with all of today's stars. So if you guys are planning on attending, let us know, and we could all meet up there. I think that would be a great idea. We can meet. I would love to meet a lot of you guys face to face in person. We are going to be there all 3 days, June 11th, 12th, and 13th. So if any of you are planning to go, I know it's still 11 months away. It's, nobody's making any plans 11 months away, especially since we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. But yeah, if you're planning on attending, tickets are already on sale. I created a little shortcut using my domain to the guest list. It's horror.deadtalklive.com. That will take you directly to the page where the guests are listed. But on that very same page, if you just scroll up, you'll see the convention information, dates, and all that, as well as the ability to purchase tickets, schedule photographs with Norman Reedus or anybody else that is going to be on the guest list. Everything is on sale. You can go ahead and buy your tickets now. So let us know ahead of time, and we'll all meet up there. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a wonderful weekend, and I would love to meet you guys face to face. Both, me and Marko would love to meet you. I would love for Saz to come over from the UK and join us as well. So Saz, I hope you can make it across the pond. For those of you who are planning to fly in for it, the best New York City airport to fly into for that event is going to be Newark, which is technically New Jersey, but it's still considered one of the 3 New York City metropolitan airports. So Newark would be the ideal airport to fly into, and Edison, New Jersey is not that far away from Newark. So like I said, I really, really, really do hope that you guys can make it there. And let's see what we have going on. Princess Star says, hopefully they will have one in the Bay Area. I hope so. Martinez is from Chile. Hey, Martinez, thank you for joining us. TWD says, Soul, I'd go, but I'm taking my editing equipment. Absolutely. Can't leave that behind. Princess Star 92 went to the con in San Jose. All right. I Cruiser writes, I would love to meet you and some fans too. That'd be great. I think us meeting up at this convention will be amazing. Amazing Edits writes, where is it located? New Jersey. It's in New Jersey, and the airport to fly into is Newark. Angel Fuentes has joined us. Lisa is saying hello, who has joined us on Instagram. T has joined us. Maddie67 has joined us. Amazing Edits writes, I think I can't join. I'm from Germany. This is very difficult. Well, it's still 11 months away. If you guys can make it, that would be great. Obviously, if you can't, you can't. Nothing we can do about that. DX Schaefer writes, oh, cool, on YouTube. Andrew writes, I'd love to go, but doubt I'll be able to. Gypsy Road says, I want to do a show there. How cool would that be, Gypsy Road? At that convention, you and I combine our shows and we live broadcast throughout the whole weekend. Gypsy, is that a plan? Can you make it in from Seattle? Because I'm down with that. TWD Soul says, right. Soul says, you spelled Daryl wrong. I did? Okay. Missed an L there. I'll go ahead and fix it. Gypsy Road says he's in. All right, Gypsy, you and I are going to meet up in New Jersey in June of next year, and we're going live. Gypsy Road Show and Dead Talk Live. We're combining our shows throughout Weekend of Horrors convention. We are both diehard horror fans, and that's going to be a blast. So, hell yeah, is right, Gypsy. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be amazing. It will be amazing. So, yeah, I'd love to see you guys there. So let's move on to some Walking Dead news. Robert Kirkman's plan for Negan in the comics, I don't know how many of you guys know this. His plan was to kill him. He was supposed to be killed by Maggie in issue 174, but Kirkman's co-creator appealed to spare Negan's life. And here's actually a clip, a little snippet from the article itself. In the letters to readers, Kirkman explained that he wrote the full script for The Walking Dead 174, featuring an edit in which Maggie tracks down and kills Negan to avenge the death of Glenn back in issue 100, and sent it off to Adlard to draw, only to almost immediately receive a reply from the artist. Kirkman pasted Allard's email directly into Negan Lives. Here's part of what he said. As I said, the more I got to know Negan, especially over these last few years, the more I wished he stayed around till the end, Adlard wrote. I wish redemption would have worked for him. This is absolutely no criticism of you at all, but more of criticism of Western, at least literature/entertainment, where because the majority of us find the death penalty, therefore an eye for an eye adage, abhorrent, we carry it out in fantasy. Hardly any Western villain gets away with not dying at the end. We as an audience always demand the ultimate punishment for our fantasy bad guys. It's a shame we didn't break the mold with Negan, the baddest of bad guys, but very far down the road to redemption and forgiveness. Who pays the usual ultimate price? Death. Imagine if you lived, what we could say about our society. Kirkman went on to explain that Adler's email was all it took for him to change his mind about the character's death. I didn't really want to kill Negan deep down. I already missed that guy. Kirkman wrote Charlie's impassioned and very thoughtful email about the state of villainy in Western culture really moved me. So I thought that was a great piece right there. I don't know how many of you guys knew that, but Kirkman's original plan for Negan in the comic books was to kill him. And I'm glad he didn't kill him in the comic books. And I'm definitely glad he's still alive on the TV show. He's become a great character. And as we talked about with Tony yesterday, I can very well see Negan becoming the leader of Alexandria very, very soon. I think he's going to be very pivotal in this finale that's coming up. He's probably going to do something huge, and is going to really earn the respect of the communities. So we'll have to wait and see. But my guess, I'm laying down my cards, and I'm putting it out there right now. My guess is that Negan is going to be the leader of Alexandria very, very soon. Let's see what's going on Instagram. Does anyone know when Rick will be in the movie theaters? They haven't even started shooting the movie yet. It's still in pre-production. So it's still a long ways off. So that sucks, but it's still a long ways off. Ibrahim has joined us. AMX is with us. Says, I don't really want Negan to die. I'd like to see him improve and become a better and more mentally stable person. I think we've already seen that. I think we have seen that in him over that transformation already. And all it took is for him was to just drop that exterior jackass routine that he had been pulling off for so many years. Um, Princess 92 writes, thanks, amazing edits. Princess Star writes, Negan is incredible. CC Wheezy, Negan can't be a leader, not with Maggie's return. She won't allow it. Well, Maggie's going to be a completely different character. The Lauren Cohen in an interview has already said that. The old Maggie that we knew, the character, she's gone. We're going to get a whole different, completely Maggie. And I think she's going to forgive him. And I don't think she's going to have a say, to be honest with you. On her word alone is going to prevent Negan from becoming the leader. You got to remember, a lot of years have passed. And in the apocalypse world, things change very quickly. So I don't think Maggie's going to factor into it whatsoever. Amazing Edits writes, I hope Negan is going to be the leader of Alexandria. Joaquin has joined us. Princess 92 writes, wasn't Maggie supposed to return? She is. She's coming back in the next episode, the finale. Zohan has joined us. Walani says, I want to see where Michonne ended up the way she left. Well, she went out to search for Rick. In my opinion is we're going to see Michonne again in the Rick movies. I think that's actually been confirmed that Denai Guerrera is going to be in the movies. Everyone's anticipating Maggie's return. Diego has joined us. AMX writes, I think Maggie will confront Negan. I think she will, but it's going to be a lot tamer than you think it's going to be. It's not going to be, I'm going to kill you type of thing. I think she's actually going to be glad to see him transformed. I think the years that have gone by, I think I don't know if forgiven is the right word, but gotten past it a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Let's see what's going on YouTube. Gypsy Road says he'll be right back. YMMJ X Schaefer, I think it would devastate Judith if Negan died. Absolutely. YMMIJ, Mrs. Glenn. The X Schaefer writes, I love Glenn, but I still enjoy Negan. Absolutely. X Schaefer also writes, but no one came close to Beth. I cried just thinking of her, probably because Emily Kinney is my idol. Speaking of Beth, did you guys hear the song I posted on my social media from the Walking Dead soundtrack that is sung by Emily Kinney, Beth, and Lauren Cohen, Maggie? It's a great freaking song. I heard it, and I actually used the opening bit of it for my YouTube channel trailer. It's posted all over my social media, just the song itself. If you haven't heard it, please hear it. It's an amazing song. I mean, we all knew Emily Kinney had a great voice, but to hear her voice put to music, and I didn't know Lauren Cohen can sing as well. Yeah, she's doing more of the background vocals with Emily taking the lead, but man, what a great song. Let's see. Kenny Gold. Hey, Kenny writes, I think if Rick Screws wouldn't have killed the Saviors at the satellite base, then I think Glenn and Abraham would still be alive. Just being real. That's more than being real. That's the absolute truth. Really, Rick's made a bad decision there. That's the only way to put that one. And that's part of what we're going to be talking about today. Character actions that have led to other people's deaths. And that could be put like number one on the list. You know, characters' decisions and their actions that have led to other people dying on The Walking Dead. And that would be number one on my list. It led to a lot of people dying. Jenny Kim is on YouTube with us. What about Rick returning as a director? Yep, Jenny, he is. He wanted to. We read an article a couple of days ago that this was a rumor. I don't know if I haven't been able to corroborate it. But the original plan was for Andrew Lincoln, who plays Rick, to direct the season 10 finale. But scheduling and the coronavirus got in the way of that, and it didn't happen. So, as always, Greg Nicotero, who loves to direct finales and premieres, is the one who directed the the finale that's coming up. But he does want to come back as a director on the show. Absolutely. He's not coming back to the show as Rick Grimes, but he definitely wants to come back and direct a couple of episodes. Schaefer goes on to say, I want people such as Beth, Glenn, and Dale back. Yes. And Schaefer, I don't know if you know this or not, but the actor who played Dale, he requested his character to be killed. That whole thing that happened with The Walking Dead firing Frank Darabont, who was the guy responsible for bringing The Walking Dead to TV, and it was the season 1 showrunner. When he got fired by AMC, the actor who played Dale was just so upset about that he requested his character be killed off. So, just, I don't know if you knew that or not, but, I don't know if they were going to keep Dale around for much longer anyways, but, he wanted to go, so they let him go. Summer, thank you for joining us on YouTube. Right before you joined us, Summer, I announced your guest co-hosting with me tomorrow. I sent you a message, Summer, with some information that you need on Instagram, so please make sure you check your Instagram messages. Schaefer also writes that Emily is a good singer. She's a great singer. And it was funny today. I was just, soon after I woke up today, I was just, scrolling through my Instagram, and I got the message that Emily Kinney is on live. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I tapped the notification, and there she was doing a live stream. And, I stayed for a couple of minutes. It was nice to see her. I'm like, let me just try it. She had a lot of people in there messaging her, and I'm like, Emily, I'd love to have you on my show, just on the whim chance that she might have seen it or not. So we'll see about that. Schaefer goes on to say, the world we know is dead. Yep. That's Dale's quote right there. Let's see what's going on Instagram. Well, Lonnie says Maggie's return is anticipated. Absolutely. And, of course, her baby with Glenn, Herschel Jr. Toby has joined us on Instagram. Welcome, Toby. Sobi has joined us. Cosmic Official has joined us on Instagram. Bot Matt has joined us. AMX writes, she'll have to accept it. Absolutely. Maggie will have to accept Negan, and I don't think it's going to be as big as a storyline that people are making it out to be. By the way, guys, I always keep forgetting to mention this, but the number is up there. Any of you guys want to call in, please call in. Then if you're inside the U.S., the number to talk to me live right here on the show is 718-509-9270. Use any phone you want if you're inside the U.S. If you're international, please use Skype. Search for our name on Skype, which is Walking Dead Now. Last time I checked, we're the only ones with that name. Add us to your favorites, and it's a free Skype to Skype call. So anytime you guys want to call in fact, let me pin my Skype window up, because when I open these windows and it gets behind, I have the ringer turned off. I don't want to miss a call. So yeah, I'd love for you guys to call in and we can chat. So please feel free to call in. Tuntaki Cafe has joined us. Bujamin has joined us. iCruiser on Instagram writes, yes, I heard it. Talking about the song. It is a very good song. Says CC Wheezy. Toby is, I'm coming to watch it now. Amazing Edits writes, I knew that Emily is a singer, but I was surprised at Lauren. Me too. I didn't know Lauren Cohen could sing. Like I said, even though she's doing like background vocals, she has a pretty good voice. So yeah, I was kind of surprised at that as well. Princess writes, and what about the lady that was the leader of the Garbage People? Yeah, she's going to be in the movies. Jadis. Pollyanna McIntosh, the actress name. She's going to be in the movies. Even though she won't come out and admit it because they're trying to keep it a big secret, she will be there. Jare03 is with us on YouTube. Welcome, Jerry. Sorry, Jerry03. Welcome, Jerry, to our live stream. On Twitter, we have Discount Deadpool, who says Negan forever. Right on there, man. Negan forever. Let's see. XX Daniel is waving at us. Hey, XX on Instagram. Walani says Anne. Princess Star writes Pollyanna. I think it is her name. She is going to be in the movies too. She is. Has anyone seen Greg's new TV show, Creep Show? It is a great show. Greg Nicotero has a new show, Creep Show, which is a revival of an older show with the same title. He revived it on AMC, and it's called Creep Show. It's by Greg Nicotero, and if you guys have not watched it, I recommend that you do watch it. It's amazing. Creep Show is one of the shows that I grew up with, so seeing that brought back to the screen is a real treat for me. Daniel is with us on Instagram. Safi is with us on Instagram. Shada Money 1234 has joined us. Lucas B. Silva has joined us. Jose Baby Fire Us is with us. A lot of people in there tonight. Maita has joined us. Romulo Burglar is from Brazil. Brazil is in the house. Valvelfel has joined us. I probably screwed up that name. Libo is with us. Romo is waving at us. Hey, Romo. Libo, it says, hey, man. Hey, Libo, thank you for being with us. Walani says, Creep Show, thumbs up. So, you know, Walani is backing up that Creep Show is a good show, and you guys should definitely watch it. Rixer Rex is with us on YouTube. Repeat me. Hola, me gusta The Walking Dead. I don't speak Spanish, but I definitely know what that means. I do know some Spanish. I should know some Spanish. I took Spanish throughout all my years in school. Sarah Mariani is with us. Hey, Sarah. Waving right back at you. Thank you for joining us, Sarah, on Instagram. So let's get on to some more news. Jenny Kim is with us on YouTube. I felt so sad about Jesus' death. You could have avoided that fight. It was so quick. Yeah, I mean, you could have definitely taken on that Whisperer if you only knew that he was a living human being. But that's what the Whisperers are. That's how they survive, by mixing in with the dead and taking you out. Rixer Rex writes, means I like The Walking Dead. Yes. I know that much Spanish, Rixer, so I knew exactly what you meant. Schaefer writes, I know he should have went down fighting. Sean is with us on YouTube. Sean Vega. Beth Green. Yes, we're talking a lot about Beth today. Emily Kinney. We all love Beth, and we all miss Beth. Princess is leaving us. Thank you for joining us, Princess. Soft WD has joined us on Instagram. Big Willie Jr. has joined us on Instagram. Amazing Edits writes, I think the Whisperers got a cool tactic to survive. Absolutely. And, we also got to remember the Whisperers are probably not the only group in the Walking Dead world that have figured out a way to really walk amongst the dead. But yeah, they, like Michonne and Daryl call it, they have a nuclear weapon, and that nuclear weapon is the Walker herd, and they are not afraid to use it. So if you cross them, you better be careful. Toby is leaving us for the night. Thanks for joining us, Toby. Seaworth99. Hey, Seaworth. Terry Capone is waving at us. Hey, Terry, thank you for joining our show. Helena is with us on Instagram. Lario is just joined us on Instagram. Schaefer is a big Beth Green fan. That's awesome, Schaefer. That's awesome. And, we all see the tribute videos Our social platform we're a video platform. This broadcast that I do every night at 9:30, the video edits, everything. And I don't know about you guys. Uh, I reached out to one of our digital creators yesterday, and I said, the social media is so saturated with Rick, Daryl, Carol, Negan tributes. I really want us to do something different. So I gave him the option of, let's do a really kick-ass video edit compilation of stars that were just as big, but are not Rick, Daryl, Michonne, and then Carl, Carol. So we're putting together a video, and it's being done by Hard Productions. There he is, Hard Productions. I approached him really late last night with the idea, and he was very happy to take on this project. I can't wait to see it. So we are coming out with a video of like the Tyreses, the Noahs, the big time characters, but don't get the video edits compilation attention that I feel they deserve. And we're living in a market that is just so saturated with Rick Grimes videos, Negan, Daryl, which are all great. I have plenty of them on my YouTube channel. I love them. I've created them myself, and they're amazing. But I think it's time to bring something fresh to the table. I think it's time we start paying attention to some of these other characters who don't have that many video compilations about them. So we're going to be bringing you a lot more of that in the days and weeks to come. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be amazing. Aaron, Kenny Gold writes on YouTube. Hard Productions is actually currently working on an Aaron video that I'm very excited to release as well. Sean says, my idol is Beth Green and Glenn. Awesome, Sean. Henry, exactly. We have young Henry, older Henry. He's going to be part of it. And, of course, I don't know how many of you guys know, the actress that played Sophia, the actor that played young Henry, and the actor that played older Henry are all real life siblings. They are brothers and sisters in real life, all three of them. So Hard Production says he's almost done with the Aaron tribute, and he is going to be releasing it tomorrow. So there you go, guys. Watch my social media and Hard Productions. Tomorrow we are going to be releasing the Aaron tribute. And I want to thank Hard Productions. He's doing that at the request of our executive producer, Marko. Marko requested to have an Aaron tribute done, and he's doing it for Marko, which I think is great. Kenny Gold writes, what about John on Fear the Walking Dead? We are going to start making more Fear the Walking Dead tributes as well. We are not just limited to just the Walking Dead original TV show. We are all about the Walking Dead universe. That includes The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, World Beyond, that's going to premiere later on in the fall. Of course, the Rick Grimes movies, and then any other Walking Dead movies and TV shows that are yet to come as well. We're not just limited to just the Walking Dead original TV show. And we're all inclusive here. So I just wanted you guys to know that. Rixer Rex writes, the truth is The Walking Dead is a better series that all have love, action, and fun time. Yes, it's a very well-rounded TV show. Hard Production writes, I made a Fear the Walking Dead and The Walking Dead tribute a while back. It's on my channel if anyone is interested. So there you guys go. If you guys want to see a mashup of Fear the Walking Dead and The Walking Dead tribute, head on over to Hard Productions YouTube channel. Amazing Edits writes, I've started a little project where I edit some underrated characters. That's what I want to see. I really want to see some of these underrated characters, like Sarah mentions on Instagram, Noah, and three smiley. Sarah's giving Noah three smiley love faces, well deserved. Walani says, "Yep, they're siblings." Madison Lentz, Matthew Lentz, and I think it's Mac Lentz is the other one. This is Laura's giving us a thumbs up. Laura loves Carl. That's awesome, Laura. Diva is with us and is waving at us. Hey, Diva. Crazy Mimi 2020 is waving at us. Hey, Crazy Mimi. Thank you for joining us on Instagram. So let's move on to some more news here. God damn, I can't believe we're 35 minutes into this show already. Every night the time just freaking flies by. So we all know that The Walking Dead has been snubbed by the Emmys for 10 years now. Which really sucks, and it really makes you believe that there's some kind of Hollywood bias out there against The Walking Dead, considering all the wonderful performances by the actors, the special effects. It's been completely snubbed by the Emmys. And here's a little article that explains how this year's Emmys might be a little bit different. So let me open that up to read to you guys. As with so many years before, The Walking Dead has been snubbed by the major award shows to the point of it being utterly unfair, given the stellar performances from both casts. It's crazy to think that the Game of Thrones dominated the award shows for a time, and The Walking Dead can't even land a single acting nod. 2020 could be the year to change that. Denai Guerrera and Melissa McBride have a chance to do what Andrew Lincoln was never able to do, sadly. AMC has submitted their names for consideration in the lead acting category, and if ever there was a chance for them to make it, this is the year. The Emmy voters will be looking specifically at Season 10, and both Guerrera and McBride delivered amazing performances. Samantha Morton would be a perfect supporting role nominee as well. So there you guys have it, and I hope The Walking Dead finally gets the award recognition from Hollywood that it absolutely deserves. And they have a great point. Game of Thrones, I don't know how many Game of Thrones watchers we have out there, but in a lot of ways, Game of Thrones was a lot more disturbing in what they showed than The Walking Dead. You know, I don't like to compare the two as far as shocking and gruesome and all that other stuff, but there is a little bit of bias going on there. Laura loves Carl. Diva is what Crazy's waving at us. Maxon, yes. The third brother is Maxon Lentz. Thank you, Saz. The time does fly, says Amazing Edits. Walani says it's the Emmys' loss. I totally agree. Walani also says Andrew Lincoln should have won by now. Yes, he has given so many great performances. To me, I believe season 5, the entire season 5, starting with Terminus, is probably one of Andrew Lincoln's. All his years there were amazing acting roles, but I would say season 5 was one of his best. Chris is laughing. Amazing Edits writes, why are not Samantha, Jeffrey, or Norman nominated? We don't know. Apparently how it works is the network submits the names to the Emmys for consideration. So I don't know if they submitted Samantha's name for consideration as a supporting actress. I think that would be great. Summer on YouTube writes, I hope to get nominated. Jesus Sanchez. Hola, Jesus. Thank you for joining us. Rixer writes, wait, the man who is talking looks like Negan. Ha ha ha. I'm just kidding. Funny, Rixer. Uh, let's see. Crazy says Game of Thrones ending for me was very disappointing. Yeah, a lot of people hated it. I was trying to think of what other ending they could have given us on Game of Thrones that would have been satisfying. I think they gave us the best they could. I guess that's the best I can say about it. Amelia Rose is with us, who is AMX on Instagram. Well, thank you for switching over to YouTube, Amelia. It's good to have you there as well. Some amazing edit writes, yeah, Samantha was alpha and was amazing, and Jeffrey as Negan was amazing too. Jeffrey Dean Morgan is an amazing actor all the way around. I don't think he's ever done one bad acting role in his life. Amazing Edits goes on to write that I hope The Walking Dead doesn't end like Game of Thrones. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's going to end that way. I can tell you one thing though: when the TV show the original Walking Dead does end, it's not going to be an ending. Okay, we're never going to see this again, because the Walking Dead universe is going to continue well beyond the original series ends. So I hope it's not going to be like this is it, last thing we're going to see that's going to have the Walking Dead title in it. CC Wheezy writes, Nicholas getting Noah killed is one of my biggest character actions leading to someone's death, and that is on my list. That is on my list, and if I'm going to get to this list, I better start moving it along here. So we read the Emmys thing. Here's a little tidbit you guys might not know. Do you guys ever wonder why Daryl is never seen on The Walking Dead riding a horse? I didn't until today, where I read this article. Norman Reedus and his wife, Diane Kruger, are appearing on tonight's episode of In with the Morgans. It was recorded a while ago, but it's airing tonight. Amelia knows. He doesn't like horses, and his wife is afraid of them. She's gotten thrown from a horse several times, so the both of them don't like horses. So that's why they've stuck Daryl still with the motorcycle, and you're never going to see him ride a horse on The Walking Dead. Hard Production writes, Daryl rode a horse in season 2. I don't remember that. But by the actor's own admission, he does not like horses. He's afraid of them. So there you go. Christian Tomas is with us on YouTube, who says his favorite is Carl Grimes. Awesome, Christian. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. Hard Productions writes, remember it threw him off and he fell down the hill? Is that where he had the Merle hallucination? I remember the Merle hallucination. I wonder, is that the time you're talking about? When Daryl got thrown off the horse? Let me know, Hard Productions. Okay, it is. Okay, it is when he does have the Merle hallucinations. All right, I totally forgot about that. Rixer Rex writes, curious fact is that how they do the scenes of how they made a tiger act. That I don't understand. The tiger was CGI. That was not a real tiger. Shiva was a complete computer-generated tiger. Yeah, no, they would not have a real tiger on the set. It was a complete computer graphic generated. Hard Production writes, I've been thrown off horses a lot. Yeah, that's scary. You can get some serious injuries. Amazing Edits writes, yep, that might have been a stunt double. Good point, Amazing Edits. So Hard Productions, more than likely in season 2, where Daryl gets thrown off that horse, Amazing Edits has a point. That was a stunt double. And I guarantee you that was a stunt double. So, yeah, that makes more sense. Thank you, Amazing Edits. Lakna is with us on Instagram. He did ride a horse when he was looking for Sophia. But like Amazing Edits just pointed out, it was probably his stunt double. Crazy Me writes, yep, I remember. Seaworth99 writes, how do you think Connie will be revealed, assuming she is alive? I think Daryl will see her as a walker before he kills Beta. So you think Connie's a walker, like a real life walker, not a whisperer walker? I think Connie's very much alive. I think she's very much alive. I don't think she's dead. As how they're going to reintroduce her, I have no idea. I don't know if it's going to be in this finale. I don't know if she's going to be part of the finale jaw-dropping final 2 minutes that Greg Nicotero promised us for this finale. No idea how they're going to reintroduce Connie. But I don't think she's dead. Surge88 is giving us a thumbs up. Hey, Surge. Walana writes, love that scene when he said, better be halfway somewhere by now. Sarah's giving us a thumbs up. Walani writes, Connie is the new Heath right now. Missing in action, absolutely. Kimmy writes, the motorcycle was originally for Merle, and Norman said if his brother rode a motorcycle, he should too. That's good to know. Amazing Edits writes, I think Kelly and Carol will find Connie. That could very well happen. Very well happened. Hard Production writes, if you didn't see them die, then they aren't dead. Very good point. Christian Tomas writes in Spanish. Sorry, Christian, I don't understand Spanish. Rixer writes, on YouTube, I saw that for the zombies to be eating their guts, and that was ham, or else they had to replace it with vinegar. That's what I understood in a video. Oh, yeah. When you see all these walkers eating humans, it's normal food that's been shaped to look like human insides. It's the best way I can put it. Walani writes, Crazy Me asks, who do you think is behind the mask in episode 15? And I agree with Walani, who says it's someone small behind that mask. I definitely believe it's a woman. I think it's a woman. And we had someone on the other day who actually gave us a name of that woman from the Commonwealth. And that name is escaping me right now. Rixer writes, I want the game, but it costs a lot. Christian on YouTube writes, Christian loves Glenn. So let's see what we have. Okay, so that's the end of the thing. We only have like 9 minutes. So let's just talk about, characters that have caused other characters' deaths. We already have some pretty good ones that have been brought out there. Noah was, who in my opinion had the most horrible death on The Walking Dead, next to Glenn and Abraham. He was mutilated alive while poor Glenn had to watch it from behind a glass door. There's no doubt, no question, that Noah died because Nicholas was a coward. Glenn was telling Nicholas to stay put, hold the door. They would find a way out. And the first chance that Nicholas had to get through on the other side of that door, he took it. And it ended up costing Noah his life. And Glenn, we really see the kind of character Glenn is, because, man, if that was me, I would have just killed Nicholas right then and there. A person going out on you on runs and just being a flat-out coward like he was is a risk. He's a danger. He's a danger to everyone else in the group. And to make matters worse, Nicholas, out of just feeling so ashamed for what he did, was planning on killing Glenn before Glenn, got the better of him. And then, again, Nicholas kills himself, and he gets Glenn almost killed. And luckily, by chance, he lands on top of Glenn and shields Glenn from the walkers. So, absolutely. Let's see what we have here. Amazing Edits writes, I think the team behind The Walking Dead are so underrated. The special and virtual effects are amazing. They are. No doubt about it. Sandra is leaving us for the night. Sandra Carroll on Instagram. Sandra, thank you so much for joining us. Amazing Edits writes, Shane, Otis, Carl, Dale. Yep. Otis was flat out killed by Shane. Shane didn't cause his death in a roundabout way. Shane flat out murdered Otis. Xander's on YouTube writes, he almost got Glenn killed on the dumpster. Absolutely. Christian writes, the Michonne exit The Walking Dead. If you're asking if she did, yes, she did. Rixer Rex was like, I would like you to put The Walking Dead emojis. Where would you like me to put them? On my background? Rodrigo Cabrera has given us a big smiley face. Welcome, Rodrigo, on YouTube. Amelia Rose says, I'm going now. It's 3:22 a.m. Amelia, thank you so much for joining us, especially at this late hour where you are. We appreciate having you here on the show with us. Thank you for joining us. Xander says, Sadiq got Carl killed. You see, that's not entirely true. It was Carl's decision to honor Sadiq's wishes, which were Sadiq's mother's wishes, about not letting the dead walk. If you guys remember that whole exchange and Sadiq explaining it to Carl, when Carl asked him why it was so important to put down all the walkers, and Sadiq explains it was his mother's wish, and she didn't believe that the dead should remain walking, and they need to be put to rest, and Sadiq was honoring his mother, and it was all Carl's decision. Sadiq did not ask him to follow. Sadiq did not ask Carl to do anything. Carl is the one who went out to find Sadiq again, and he did find him. So I disagree with you there, Xanders. I don't believe that Carl died because of Sadiq. I don't think Carl's death can really be put on anybody. It was his decision, and he got surrounded, and he got bit. It happens. It happens. And we're all very sad to see Carl go. But I can't really blame anyone for Carl's death. It was his decision. Sean writes Tara's girlfriend, Denise, who Dwight killed with the arrow. Is that which one you're talking about, Sean? Excuse me. Hard Production writes, when Daryl punched Negan, he got Glenn killed. Yeah, you can definitely argue that point. I don't think Negan was going to kill anybody else. So, yeah. Daryl breaking Negan's rules and, him taking a swing at Negan, that did lead to Glenn getting killed by Negan. Can't argue that. Rixer Rex wants to know, can you tell me how much they cost? How much what costs? Let me know what you're referring to. Sonny on Instagram, totally his decision in regards to Carl. Amazing Edits writes, maybe Denise to Daryl and Rosita allow her to go. Sarah Mariani writes, yes, Rosita. Olivia, exactly. Pete killing Reg. Yeah, Pete had to go. Pete was a ticking time bomb. And one of my favorite scenes is when Deanna turns to Rick and tells him to do it, to take Pete out. That's when Deanna really had a character, flip. And her character and the way she started to see the world started to change. Schaefer on YouTube writes, yep, though the finale is yet to come, and if Jerry dies, oh my god, I die too. I don't know about Jerry, man. He's been seen without the beard. I don't know what to make of that. Jenny Kim writes, think about how much The Walking Dead could have changed if Andrea was still alive and she could have been with Rick. Ooh, I don't see Andrea with Rick. No, I do not see that matchup happening. Even if she was alive, I don't see that happening. Andrea is not Rick's type, and Rick is not Andrea's type. I don't see that. That never even crossed my mind. I know they did hook up in the comics, Hard Productions, but the way they were portrayed on the TV show, Andrew Lincoln and Laurie Holden, I know they did hook up in the comics, but I couldn't see that in the TV show happening. Andrew Valentine is with us. Hey, Andrew, thank you for joining us on Instagram. I have a lot of backed up messages here, and we're running out of time, guys, which sucks. This hour just flies by. Amazing Edits goes on to say, another point is Carol killed David and Karen. Yes. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, yes. Carol went a little too far with that. She tried to get that flu thing that was going around the prison under control, and she screwed up. There's another way. Carol has screwed up a lot of times by taking her initiative a little too far. Perfect case with Alpha and with Karen, killing them and taking them out to the courtyard of the prison and setting their bodies on fire. And that totally enraged Tyrese. And guys, we're out of time, but I want to show you guys something. Let me just pull it out here real quick. I didn't have it ready before the show. I did a little video about this. Hold on, it's here. The guest that we've had on the show before, Matt Vallad. If you guys haven't seen my video, today he sent me these debt cards of him as a savior, autographed. He sent me 3 of them. These are debt cards. It's awesome. And also, he sent me, oh, the damn lighting sucks. This is the parking permit for when he was on the set filming The Walking Dead. And he signed this as well. I know the blaring lights is not for me to show this off, but I made a video. I made a TikTok video and I posted it on Instagram if you guys want to take a closer look. So this is an actual parking pass, and you weigh what he used to get into the Walking Dead set. So this is very, very cool. And I haven't decided yet if I'm going to be giving these away. I probably am. I just got to come up with a cool contest to whoever wants these. And I'm sure someone out there wants these. These are very cool. And I'm planning on giving these away sometime in the very, very near future. So please keep on watching. Guys, I'm out of time. You have been an amazing audience, as always. I want to welcome all of our new viewers who joined us tonight. You guys have been great. I love spending this hour with you. We are on every night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter simultaneously. Go to our website, deadtalklive.com, for more info, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is called Walking Dead Now. Until tomorrow night, guys, stay walking.